Did you know that something as simple as a sneeze could unleash a catastrophe? All over the globe, a stealthy virus is on the move, silently spreading from one bird population to another. This hidden menace is bird flu, and it poses a significant risk not just to birds but to humans as well. This video will look closely at the complex world of bird flu. We'll explore how this virus first appeared and how it has transformed into a deadly threat that could potentially lead to a pandemic. We will examine real-world case studies and the latest research to reveal bird flu's full devastating potential. So stick with us as we outline the strategies used worldwide to fight this threat and protect our food supply and public health. History of bird flu. Since emerging in the early 1900s, avian influenza, commonly called bird flu, has continued to pose an insidious threat to birds and humans alike. While the first documented case was seen in Italy in 1901, it took over 50 years for the virus to be identified as an influenza A subtype in Scotland. However, it was not until the major outbreak in Hong Kong in 1997 that the true danger of this contagion was recognized. This marked the first time the virus jumped from birds to humans, claiming 6 lives and sounding alarm bells as a possible pandemic. In the decades since, we have seen bird flu's deadly potential play out through numerous strains and worldwide outbreaks. The extensive spread of H5N1 across Asia, Africa, and Europe from 2003 to 2004 underscored how easily the virus transcends geographical boundaries. China's battle with H7N9 in 2013 further emphasized the ongoing risk to human health. And while wild aquatic birds have long served as natural reservoirs for these viruses, large-scale infections on poultry farms allow rampant amplification. As the virus spreads silently from flock to flock, it continues to wreak havoc, spurring massive culling efforts, trade halts, and economic devastation. Though our understanding of avian influenza has increased significantly, the ongoing evolution of the virus means vigilance is essential. Tracking bird populations, bolstering poultry biosecurity, and enhancing preparedness for human cases remain our best defenses against this formidable foe. What is the global impact of bird flu? The impact of bird flu over the past decade has been profound and far-reaching, affecting public health, the global economy, and the poultry industry at an alarming scale. The challenge we face with bird flu is its ability to cause recurrent outbreaks, leading to massive culling of birds, disruptions in the poultry trade, human infections with significant mortality rates, and the ongoing battle by international organizations to halt its spread. Statistics paint a grim picture, with strains like H5N1, H7N9, and H5N8 persisting in dozens of countries across multiple continents for the last 10 years. Since 2013, the World Organization for Animal Health reports that bird flu has touched over 50 nations, leading to the culling of millions of birds in an effort to control the virus's spread. This highlights the tenacity of the virus in the environment and its enduring threat. The economic toll on the poultry industry is staggering. Direct impacts include the loss of millions of birds culled to prevent further spread, alongside the substantial costs of implementing biosecurity measures on farms. The indirect effects, however, such as trade disruptions caused by import bans and a decline in poultry consumption due to consumer fears, amplify the uncertainty and financial strain on the industry. The 2015 outbreak in the US, for example, resulted in the death of 50 million birds and nearly $3 billion in economic losses. Outbreaks also disrupt global poultry trade and markets. Export restrictions in countries with outbreaks can oversaturate local markets, sinking prices. Meanwhile, importing countries may face shortages and price surges. These dynamics shift trade patterns and the competitive positions of producers worldwide. The threat to public health cannot be understated. Certain strains of bird flu have the capability to infect humans, primarily through contact with infected birds. Since the early 2000s, over 1,500 confirmed cases of H5N1 have been reported worldwide, with a mortality rate of approximately 60%. Similarly, the H7N9 strain has infected humans, mostly in Asia, with a mortality rate nearing 40%. The role of international organizations like the World Health Organization (WHO) and the Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) is crucial in combating bird flu. Their efforts in surveillance coordination, guideline dissemination for controlling the spread, vaccine development, risk assessment, and building laboratory capacities are central to the global response. Their collaboration with national governments and the poultry industry is indispensable in managing outbreaks, mitigating their impacts, and preparing for future threats. In all, the global impact of bird flu is extensive, affecting public health, economies, and the poultry industry on a worldwide scale. The virus's ability to spread rapidly and mutate has made it a persistent threat, leading to recurrent outbreaks that challenge our preparedness and response capabilities. But what does this mean on the ground, especially for those directly at the heart of poultry production? Impact on poultry farms. Bird flu has heavily impacted poultry farms, transforming agricultural landscapes, destabilizing economies, and disrupting communities in major poultry-producing nations. Through case studies and examining the immediate and lasting effects on the industry, economic losses, and psychological and social toll, we gained comprehensive insights into the formidable challenges outbreaks create. In the United States, the 2014-2015 outbreak of H5N2 marked the country's most severe episode, affecting 15 states and necessitating the culling of over 50 million birds. This catastrophic event forced a critical reassessment of biosecurity measures across the poultry sector. China, grappling with H7N9 outbreaks since 2013, has had to cull millions of birds and implement extensive vaccination drives and market regulations to curb the virus's spread. India's ongoing battle with H5N1 since 2006 highlights the difficulties in managing the virus, especially given the country's substantial backyard poultry populations. On infected farms, immediate effects are far-reaching. Culling all poultry is frequently employed to halt virus spread, though mass culling brings tremendous economic losses. Quarantine measures also restrict poultry movement from impacted areas. Biosecurity protocols escalate, including disinfection procedures, access zone establishment, and protective equipment for workers to isolate the outbreak. Long-term implications for the poultry industry are also significant. Farming practices transform, adopting stricter biosecurity, advanced surveillance, and housing redesigns to prevent wild bird contact. Vaccination has become pivotal in some areas, though vaccine efficacy varies and mutations remain a concern. Small procedures often disproportionately suffer from fewer resources for biosecurity and loss absorption. Large operations are not immune and better positioned to recover with greater finances and technology access. Beyond the immediate loss of poultry, the economic ramifications extend to related industries, such as feed suppliers and veterinary services, which suffer from decreased demand. The total economic impact of major outbreaks can reach into the billions, affecting national economies. Moreover, the psychological and social toll on farmers and rural communities is severe. The destruction of livelihoods leads to considerable stress and uncertainty for farmers, while the stigma associated with outbreaks can result in isolation. The disruption to the rural economy impacts entire communities, underscoring the need for mental health support and community-focused recovery initiatives to aid in the rebuilding of affected areas. Understanding the profound impact bird flu has on poultry farms, transforming agricultural landscapes, destabilizing economies, and disrupting communities, particularly in major poultry-producing nations, it's clear the stakes are high. But how do we effectively prevent and control these outbreaks, ensuring the safety of both our poultry and public health? Preventative measures and control strategies. Well, the fight against bird flu outbreaks demands a layered strategy, requiring cooperation and coordination at global, national, and local levels. Such collaborative efforts are crucial for ensuring animal health, safeguarding human health, and mitigating the economic repercussions on the poultry industry. At the global level, organizations like the World Health Organization (WHO), the Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO), and the World Organization for Animal Health (OIE) play pivotal roles. They develop guidelines and strategies to combat bird flu, enhance laboratory networks for better disease surveillance, share genetic information about the viruses, and propel research into effective vaccines and treatments. These international bodies provide a framework within which countries can operate, adapting strategies to their unique situations while aligning with global standards. Surveillance and early detection are also fundamental for control. The quicker an outbreak is detected, the faster containment measures can be implemented, thereby reducing the spread. National and international reporting systems are vital for the rapid exchange of information, allowing for a coordinated response to emerging threats. Vaccination of poultry against avian influenza presents its own set of challenges and considerations. While vaccines can play a significant role in reducing transmission and preventing outbreaks, concerns about the potential for vaccines to obscure the presence of the virus and contribute to the emergence of new strains must be carefully managed. Decisions regarding vaccination strategies consider the specific virus strain, the type of poultry involved, and the risk of spread. Farm-level biosecurity is another critical component in preventing the entrance and transmission of bird flu. Measures include controlling access to poultry areas, maintaining strict sanitation protocols, ensuring feed and water are uncontaminated, and minimizing contact between domestic poultry and wild birds. The use of protective gear by farm workers further reduces the risk of transmission. Together, these coordinated efforts across global, national, and local levels, guided by surveillance, early detection, strategic vaccination policies, and stringent biosecurity measures, form an integrated approach to effectively prevent and control bird flu outbreaks worldwide. What does the future hold? The battle against bird flu is far from over. It continues to evolve, necessitating ongoing vigilance, research, and global cooperation. The future effectiveness of bird flu control is heavily dependent on advancements in research and development, particularly the creation of advanced broad-spectrum vaccines. These vaccines are crucial for offering protection against the virus and its mutations, safeguarding both poultry and human populations. International collaboration also plays a pivotal role in this endeavor, enabling the monitoring of the virus's spread, the sharing of vital knowledge, and the optimization of response strategies to outbreaks. Embracing sustainable farming practices, enhancing biosecurity measures, and implementing integrated disease management strategies are essential steps towards building resilience within the sector and ensuring food security. The success of these initiatives requires a concerted effort from governments, scientists, and the poultry industry, working together to overcome obstacles, promote animal health and welfare, and protect public health. And as the virus continues to mutate and adapt, global coordination and surveillance and data sharing becomes increasingly important. Ongoing research into preventative measures and treatments is critical to maintaining the integrity of the poultry supply chain amidst the continuous threat posed by bird flu. With collective vigilance and action, the industry is well positioned to mitigate the impacts of future outbreaks. In all, our exploration of bird flu's history, its global impact, the toll on poultry farms, prevention strategies, and the outlook for the future highlights the significant risks to public health, the economy, and the poultry sector. The path forward demands sustained vigilance, innovative research, and strong international collaboration. By promoting responsible practices in poultry production and consumption, we can work towards a healthier future for both animals and humans. This shared commitment is essential in protecting against the ongoing threat of avian influenza, ensuring a secure and sustainable future for the global poultry industry. Thank you for joining us on this extensive exploration of bird flu, its impacts, and the collaborative efforts required to address it. Your active participation through comments, likes, and shares plays a crucial role in spreading awareness and fostering a community dedicated to promoting global health and sustainability. For further information and to stay informed on the latest developments, we encourage you to visit reputable sources such as the WHO, FAO, and CDC websites, alongside scientific journals that publish the latest research on influenza. As we continue highlighting pressing global health issues, your ongoing participation provides key insights, strategies, and research findings to inform future content. Together, we can contribute to a healthier planet and safer future for all.